We know that God loves us, and we can probably quote John 3 verse 16 without even thinking. But do you love you? The normal view we have of ourselves is that there is either something wrong with us or something is missing from our life, even when we have been saved and accepted by God for many years. Because we think that God's love for us is conditional, or in other words, you have to do something in order for God to be happy with you. We carry around with us on the inside an opinion that God is not pleased. So we try to put that right by doing the best we can, hoping that God will approve of us. But the scriptures say that God is not angry with us at all. Listen to Isaiah 54 verse 9. For as I have sworn that the waters of Noah should no more go over the earth, so have I sworn that I would not be wroth with thee, nor rebuke thee. The next verse goes on to say that God's kindness shall not depart from you, and neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed. God's not angry with you, so why keep giving yourself a hard and difficult time? We may not always be pleased with ourselves, but that doesn't mean God thinks the same way. He loves you unconditionally. This is why the Apostle Paul says in Romans 12 verse 2, to be transformed by the renewing of our minds, that we may prove what is that good, acceptable, and perfect will of God. Once you know what God's opinion is of you, it will change your opinion of yourself. I used to have an opinion about me that I thought was right, until I discovered what God's opinion about me is. I went from being a miserable, agitated, and impatient person, not being able to sleep at night, all because I had no peace on the inside. I tried to achieve more, earn more money, but all it did was leave me in a place where I needed more. It was never enough, so it left me empty. I came to realize the answer I wanted was not something outside of me, like another car, a new job, another relationship. No, the answer was on the inside, waiting to be discovered. It was God's love. Now I know that God's love for me is not dependent on me achieving a goal or me doing better, but rather accepting God's love without any requirements on my part. Then I started to surrender to a new opinion of me, based on the love of God, which never changes. Unlike me or you, we change on a daily basis, based upon our circumstances. And if everything is going right, we're happy. If they're not, we're sad or miserable. What we need is an opinion about us that doesn't change. And because God has already shown and proven his love to us by what Jesus Christ done on the cross, we are accepted and made perfect in God's sight forever. Our identity never changes because it's not based upon what we do for ourselves, but what God has done for us. And because we have now accepted what God has provided for us by the death and resurrection of Jesus, this is called in Romans 5 verse 17, the gift of righteousness. Because we now believe in the Son of God, God looks at you and sees you as perfect, flawless, and holy in his sight. This is the gospel. And the gospel means good news.